To provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What are you expecting?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Promising position, this. Oh, excellent diving stop. Played over. And just a bit too much height on the header. Yilmaz. Karbovnik. Josip Šutalo. Rossi. Good-looking move. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Just look at this great ball played through. Excellent awareness to create the opportunity. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
Flowing here. A chance to whip it in. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Horton. The delivery. Nicely out of there.
Right choice that. Allows them to reset. Gives them time to regain their shape, doesn't it?
Well, no let up. Plenty of pressure. Well, that's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Oh, what a stop! Trying to deliver it accurately. Yilmaz. Well read to put an end to that attack. Possibilities for them to counter. Good visualisation and execution. Can he finish? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, just look how he sees the run here. The pass is weighted to perfection. And then with two attackers bearing down, the keeper had no chance. That's a well-worked goal.
And we will have just one additional minute. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Ball retention so important.
Oh, he's such a tenacious player. I love watching him.
Müller in the middle. Oh, what a magnificent save! It looked as though it might go in. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. He has teammates around him. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it was a vital goal from him and at a crucial time too. It's just whether they can take that momentum into the second half now, because they have struggled at times.
Seemingly no one can stop him. Well, they could break at pace. Promising pass. So now a corner. Playing it in. Well, he almost headed it in. Oliveira. Are putting all their energies into winning back possession. In a decent position. And the cross into the middle. And the keeper didn't have too much time. And look at this! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. And finding their flow. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Might do damage on the break. Thomas Müller. Müller distributing magnificently. Josip Šutalo. Now with Wharton. Šutalo. And putting pay to the danger. Yilmaz. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? The cross is on. Must take the lead here. Oh, a superb save to keep them locked together.
Yeah, that's a big moment in the game, and he's dealt with it brilliantly.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. He's driven in the corner. And they're not out of the woods. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Zuriko Davitashvili. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back on side. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes.
hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Ghent and they take on Atlanta United.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And they won't be going any further.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Good work to beat the challenge. Opportunity now, and it's an early lead. A terrific start.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Options available in the middle. This to be level. An equaliser. What a terrific to-and-fro start to the match. And the game restarts with the score 1-1. Filip Ugrinic. In the right position to cut out the pass. Oh, could be a chance here. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Now, this might be promising to put them ahead. And there is proof that pure force isn't always the answer. It needed a more subtle touch.
James Tavernier.
Something could be on with this. Getting physical, working hard.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Could be a chance to break here.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Kent, and they take on Atlanta United.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, superb tackle!
What a piece of defending that was.
Maeda. Now with Latilat. Super pass. Leads composure. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Troy Parrott. Electing to shoot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. He's driven in the corner.
Speciale aanbieding. Nu 3 officiële tenues voor de prijs van 2. Scoor ze in de clubwinkel.
Miguel Almiron. It's with Larsson. On to Latilat. Alexei Miranchuk. Might be onto something. Is it going to be? Can he put it away? And a goal! To really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So 2-0 now. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
They got everything right there.
Alexei Miranchuk. It's a neat move. Daisen Maeda. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. That's a good pass. Determined defending. Larsson with it. Alexei Miranchuk. Decent idea. Could be. Super challenge. Wow. That's a good-looking ball. And he's broken free. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Can they set up a chance? Chance to finish. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Andre Ratsiu. Nicely timed tackle. It'll be a corner. And over it comes. Clearing is away. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And away we go. The first half of the... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Plenty of support here. Not just the tackle that was needed. Now the counter-attack looks on. Maeda. Well, good idea. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Ugrinic. Struggling to keep the ball. Almiron. And here's Miranchuk. Decent position. Can he finish? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
That looked a really big chance.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? And finally, up a cul-de-sac. Larsson. This could be troublesome. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. 20 minutes to go in this one. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Intelligent ball. Oh, might be. He's got acres of space. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Possibilities for them to counter. Interesting pass. Getting in there to intercept. Now, who can he play it to? Will it be? Oh, Ugrinic. And the through ball. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Maeda. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. Your expectations?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
Ito. Super pass. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Saint-Maximin. Chances on. An alert piece of defending. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game... And he's broken free! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate!
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Alcaraz. Effective challenge. Saint-Maximin. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How do you see it panning out?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game.
And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Timely intervention. Oh, big moment! And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
Going short. Corner once more. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And denied by the crossbar.
Yeah, he does really well to get to the ball first, but he just couldn't keep it down. But it was close.
Sucic. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What are you expecting?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, the two... Wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Ito. In a decent position. Opportunity. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Sucic. Nunez. Clark. Now options are plenty. Can he level it? Oh, big opportunity. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Played over. And the header just wide of the mark. Nunez. Could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Ito. Ito has it. It's with Mykolenko. Trent Sainsbury. Read it well. And finding the flow. Surely the equaliser. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Ito. It's with Mykolenko. Lejeune. Lejeune with it. Sofal. Now with Alcaraz. Trent Sainsbury. Alcaraz. That's excellent defending following the cross. Jordan Clark. On to Jones. Agbadu. Niakate. Luka Sucic. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Could be threatening. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, Alain Saint-Maximin, very effective in the first 45. What have you made of his performance?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
So they get the second half going here. Sucic. Ball with Saint-Maximin. Promising possession this. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Excellent defending. Saint-Maximin. And on to Agbadu. Jones. Niakate. Sucic. Sucic. Sebastiano Esposito. Well, good idea. Just cutting off the supply. Could be a chance to break. Saint-Maximin. Sucic. And it's a quality pass. And running it back. Mykolenko. And room now out on the flank. To put them ahead. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Really incisive defending. Nice looking move this. Can he do it? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And over it comes. Luka Sucic. Nunez. A goal here might win it. Can he put them in front? Superbly read and executed. Ito. Can he? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Sucic. George Saville with it. Giving it their all, in search of an equaliser. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Played over. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
What a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. In a decent...
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EATV. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder-turned-expert analyst Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
This is how the hosts line up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
This is how West Brom line up.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, he's a good technical player. He can see a pass, he can beat a defender, and he's good in tight areas. He'll certainly be a joy to watch today.
And loads of room here. Ball lost and gratefully received. Promising forward burst. Oh, it must be here. They've gone in front. A key moment in the match.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So off we go at 1-0. Lord. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, real opportunity. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. So off we go. 2-0 the score now. Robin Lod. Could be setting something now. Just not letting them have it. Hugo Kuipers. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Lord. The attack collapses.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Now this could lead to something. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Well, he needs to bring something positive to the game now. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Oh, terrific. See you later. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? A heroic stop. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Both teams guilty of being careless in possession.
Well, this isn't a game of great passing, is it, at the moment?
Lord. That set up the chance. Could be something developing here. And it must be. It's in! And this game isn't lost or won just yet.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And away we go again at 2-1.
Number 17.
Jason Molumby. Charlie Taylor. Now with Molumby. Wan-Bissaka. Now with Molumby. Alex Mowat. Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. And this could be, but he's failed to hit the target.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Number 6. George Campbell.
And there's going to be a change now.
Number 2. Chris Meppa.
Kevin Danso. On to Alberto Costa. Philip Zinkernagel. Oh, could be here. More defensive work to do here. And that's coolly knocked back to the keeper. And possession given away. Teeing up the chance now. No way through, possession lost. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. And the attack is over. Kevin Danso. Jonathan Bamba. That's a wonderful pick out. And into the box it goes. And there's the final blast. Not the result these fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
Not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the...
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker, Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Hibernian, and they take on Sheffield Wednesday.
I can't wait for this one today. The atmosphere is buzzing, and I'm hoping the football lives up to it.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it.
He's always so calm, isn't he? Just buying time.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Can he do it to take the lead? Cross might be on. Chance here. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again, and this is good play in the box. He knows exactly what he wants to do. It's good strength, spins the defender, and it's a nice tidy finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Really nice looking pass.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Will it happen for them? And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Could be dangerous. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Can they make something of this now? Feeding it through. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, we can see it again now, and it's all about that give and go to break down the defensive line. But there's still plenty to do. He uses his body so well to hold off his marker and then finishes it with real quality. That's a confident goal.
Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
Possibilities for them to counter. And does well to keep it in play. Kluivert. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, it might be. And losing possession. Can he give them the lead? Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. But the keeper was up to the task.
Yeah, love how quickly they go from back to front. They just couldn't make it count.
Who can he pick out? No one able to do any damage with it. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this match. So back underway, the second half begins. Can anyone stop him? Santi Comesaña. Well, possibilities in the centre. Can they forge ahead? Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Kluivert. Teasing ball in. Good looking cross. Clearance needed to be better. And it's all rather fizzled out. Might be a chance to break. Santi Comesaña. Threads it nicely. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And it's not an easy finish, but he makes it look that way. He keeps his head over the ball, and it's a beautiful goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Soufiane El Karouani. Here's Kluivert. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Mantalos. Eyeing an opening. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Counter-attacking chance. And he's made headway. And it's got to be. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, the pace on the counter's so dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
Santi Comesaña. This looks interesting. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, the clock's still ticking and you can sense the atmosphere in here. The fans just urging them forward in the hope of a winner.
Is this the moment? Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows really good composure to pick out a teammate. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
Jensen. Here's Kluivert. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, they were really pushing in the end, and all that hard work paid off. Always feels great to win so late on. You've got to praise their character and their fitness levels too. It's a great result, that.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings. So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What are you expecting?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box.
And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, the strike is a good one, but I think he should have saved that. That's poor goalkeeping.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Scott. Pogba. Could cross it in here. Lacazette. Opportunity maybe. Oh, it was there for him to get them on level terms.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser there.
Lacazette. Now with Scott. In a decent position. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Lacazette. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Pogba. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Just the tackle that was needed. And Ramirez has it. Feeding it through. In it goes! That will greatly help their cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. So 2-0 now. And conceding the throw-in. Pogba. Determined not to give it away. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Scott with it now. Defending.
Yeah, got there just in time, didn't he?
Counter-attacking chance. Trying to open them up. Keeper had it covered. Taken short. A deep delivery. Not out of the woods yet. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Alexandre Lacazette, not at his brilliant best.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with him today, Derek. He just hasn't looked himself, but I think it's fair to say he hasn't had...
So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Decent looking pass. Tyler Morton. Well, they could break at pace. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, a touch too heavy there. And so it'll be a goal kick. Tyler Morton. Moving the ball really well here. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Well, they have the ball once more. Here's Luke Shaw. Scott. Oh, big moment!
Não se esqueçam, está já a
Decent idea.
do nosso clube. Temos prémios
And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Christian Eriksen now. And it's opening up. Oh, what a save! And deciding to go short with this one. And deliver towards the back post. Well, mopping up defensively. And the through ball. In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Lacazette's movement and awareness makes this finish look really easy. That's a very nice goal.
Inching ever closer to victory.
Yeah, they don't need to force it, do they?
In possession, Ramirez. Promising looking ball. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. And just 5 minutes remaining. Christian Eriksen now. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Takes aim. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, that's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team. And they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents. It's a wonderful night for football and great to be with you from Loftus Road in West London. I'm Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. It's QPR and they take on Preston North End.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
Oh, it might be! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Chair. Samuele Ricci. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Alfie Devine. Well, the attack looks promising. Incisive pass. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
He has teammates around him. Retaining possession proving difficult. Paul Ebere Onuachu. Chair. The ball with Playa. Decent idea. And a clear foul. Played in there. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, possibilities in the centre. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Couldn't keep the move going. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack.
Yeah, he was just in the right place at the right time. That's class defending, that.
Onuachu. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now counter-attacking possibilities. This could square the game. That is a perfect tackle. Chances on. Foiling his opponent completely. And you need your defender to take charge. And there it is. We've reached the halfway mark here at Loftus Road. I think most fans would be pretty happy. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Devine. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, superb tackle!
Oh, nice and strong there, wasn't he?
Can he put it away? And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Oh, that's a big chance missed, that. This game very much still in the balance.
Benge. Could be threatening. And lining it up. Jordan Story. Well, the cross could help them. Story. Jordan Story. Onuachu. Divine. Read it well. Davide Zappacosta.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing their bit, trying to spur them on to this equaliser.
Well, this could really help the cause. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, as we approach full time, we have to say, playing away from home hasn't been a problem for them. Can they see it out? Your thoughts?
Yeah, you'd say they've just about been the better team if it stays like this. It's been a game where defences have certainly been on top, but it's just about taking your chance when it comes, and that's exactly what they did. See if they can hold on for the final few minutes.
Divine. Whiteman. Now with Divine. Genuine chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Skips past the defender like he wasn't there, and then coolly slots it home.
So back underway with the scorelines. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
This was below the levels we expect from them. Just looked a bit disorganised off the ball. Not enough lead.
Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's RB Salzburg and they take on Norwich City.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
This is how the hosts line up.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but it does look as though they're going to play a diamond in midfield. So it's important that they control that area of the pitch and dominate possession. They're also going to play with two up front, which certainly gives them a cutting edge.
Here's how Norwich City line up.
Well, they play with a diamond in midfield, which makes the role of the holding midfield player so important. Is he there to dictate the play?
Genuine chance here. Oh, he's missed it. Big chance to open the scoring.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and that was a poor effort. He must hit the target.
Martin Ojeda. Well, it's no surprise to see who we've focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's a good technician, a clever mover, and a
There could be a chance now, Stuart. Oh, against the post. That set up the chance. Oh, superb defensive work.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there. Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one.
Chance to go ahead. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, but in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
Could take things forward a notch here. Ball lost and the chance gone. That's a good ball. And they won't be going any further. What a chance here. Surely now. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game. Restarts with the score 2-0. Gomez. Kenny McLean. They're getting into a good position, but it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Good pass, good chance. Oh, surely. Stopped at the last. Chances don't come better.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Off we go then, the first kick of the game. Genuine chance here. And the second half is underway. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. And they've got to find reverse gear now. Could pull one back here. Jan Fleming. Promising looking ball. And there it ends. Chiesa! And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Oh, that's really well cut out.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Oh, could be a chance here. Oh, he saw it coming. Jan Fleming. Good work to regain possession. Kenny McLean. 20 minutes left to play. That's a perfect threaded through ball. It's a terrific save, having not had much to do.
Yeah, at least he's been tested now. It's a great stop.
Substitution coming up. The corner taken short. No way through, possession lost.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Played in with that. And he's in now. It's in. A well-taken goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
And we're back underway at 3-1. Kellen Fisher. Ojeda. The counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, could be here. Now Chiesa. And that is the final blast. Not the result that the visiting fans were hoping for. We're underway. Let's see what this one brings. Genuine chance here. Oh, he's missed it. Big chance to open the scoring.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and